Have you ever paid to be a speaker? I like it. She's been honest, guys.
I'm like, wow, I need to try this.
You are like super famous.
And of course, it's a good income.
Was Microbeau one of the reasons of your divorce?
I don't know if I can say this on the camera. I didn't tell this anybody.
Lulu has the smell of money, so...
I think it needs to be just another episode.
Well, we figured that there is a Lulu way in everything.
After Evenflo, entire Permablend tweak formula.
This is the PMU Space Community podcast. Here we have real, honest talk about ups and downs and how to grow as an artist. Level up your skills and build a beauty business that actually lasts. PMU Space is where your progress begins.
She moved from Ukraine and started from zero, but today she's the founder of one of the most recognized brands in the world of PMU, Microbeau. This podcast is filmed for PMU Space, the global community for permanent makeup artists who are ready for real, unfiltered conversations about what it takes to succeed in this industry. Tune in for real talk, industry insights, and the inspiring story behind one of the PMU's boldest voices. Let's welcome Lulu Siciliano in our studio, and I'm really grateful to see you, dear, here. I'm really grateful for finding time for us and hope for your honest talk today with us and sharing some really exclusive information.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's warm up a little bit with the game Have You Ever? Okay? Ready? Have you ever pretended to love a pigment brand just because it was trendy?
No.
Have you ever paid to be a speaker?
Yes.
Have you ever bought fake luxury brands?
Yes.
Smart investing, right?
Yes.
Have you ever bought followers on Instagram or used follower boosting services?
Yes.
Very honest talk we have today. Have you ever regretted visiting any of the PMU conferences?
No.
Have you ever posted a healed result you were not actually proud of?
Yes.
Have you ever been jealous of another PMU artist's success?
No.
Have you ever taken a client you instantly regretted about?
Yes.
I like it. She's been honest, guys. So let's go. Well, first of all, I wanted to say that you always look so perfect, so slim, so thin, so feminine, so beautiful. How do you manage it? What do you do?
Thank you.
Share your secret.
There is no,
Which?
There is no secret, but I found like balance, for myself, for my body, what to eat, how many times exercise a week. So I exercise almost every day. I do heavy lifts. I like Pilates. I do cardio.
Dear friends, we did our best to make this podcast super interesting and informative for you. So please support us hitting the like button and let's get back watching it.
And yes, I believe everything in the food. You need to find for yourself a diet that suits to your body and suits to your lifestyle. Also minimize alcohol and stress.
Sounds so easy, but it's not. What exactly diet you use?
So I've been vegan for 9 years. I was strict vegan. But when you're vegan, you kind of, you need to cook for yourself always. And you need to have always prepared food, because when you're hungry, you just jump on any food, just you will eat animals or anything. you know, what eatable. So because of my like lifestyle, my work, and I travel a lot, so was not so many vegan options when you go into airport, and I've been always struggling, you know, starving, and I realized there is sometimes you making not the healthiest choices because you're trying to survive, you know, in the airplane. Sometimes also they have none. There is
Yeah.
only like meals for carnivores, or you know, because there is right now maybe it's better, but and then I kind of a little bit tired of like me cooking all the time, and I wanted to enjoy the food, and I didn't want myself be just identify as my diet, Lulu vegan. You know, I don't want it to be that way. I'm the human, and I want to decide every day what I want to eat and who I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, not to be limited.
You know, not be like whatever I feel like, you know, but it's only going to be, you know, always whole foods, and minimum of the chemicals, and of course unprocessed. But I'm a human, you know. If I want to eat French fries today, I will eat it, you know.
So you follow your feelings.
Yes, but I always cautious about my food, you know.
You are like super famous. Like, I don't know any PMU artist that don't know Lulu Siciliano. Let's get back to the very beginning. What did you do for living before you started in PMU, and what inspired you to transit to this industry?
Yes, so my background is artistic because I've been always into art, and I was a painter. I have an art degree, and I really enjoy art and creating a beauty. This is my, like, I cannot spend a day without even creating at home something nice, environment, decorating, you know. And I've been a painter before, so also modeling and some show business. But I wanted to have a profession that will bring a beautiful meaning to my life, you know, and purpose. So once I tried to do PMU, I understood this is my thing, because I really enjoyed transformation, and that I bring some happiness to somebody's lives, you know. And of course, it's a good income, you know.
Yeah, but still, what brought you, like, okay, you were an artist, you were doing, did you do like paintings and stuff?
Yes, I did paintings, and my favorite to paint, it was a female face. So I
Okay.
was always like into feminine beauty. Also, I was doing makeup for all my friends, like in the school, you know, in the high school.
So
And
since being a teenager.
yes, and I was like, wow, the makeup give you such a beautiful, like strong power. You becoming something else, right? And it's not just being more pretty, it's affecting everything in your life. So you bring another type of energy. And then when I discover permanent makeup, I'm like, this is makeup that you're actually going to sleep with, yes, and it's not, it's like
Yeah, it's
wash
not
free, like it stays, you know, it's the beauty that stays, it's the confidence that always with you. So, and I like how creative and also different this profession can be, because you are instructor, you are the teacher, you are also you're doing procedures. So your profession is so different from different prospects. You are in charge of your time, your schedule, your business. So everything in your hands, literally, you know. So it's everything up to you. So
What year, when did you start in PMU?
Don't remember like exact, because I've been always into like makeup, and When I was in Ukraine, actually, I discovered permanent makeup because I got the eyebrows done, eyeliner and lips, everything, because I'm like, wow, I need to try this. And then master who did my lips and eyebrows, I'm like, let me see how it works, like, because I wanna learn about this procedure. And then she showed me how to do it. She taught me, but it was very basic, basic things. So when I moved to United States, I realized that this is what I want to do, but I really didn't like how the current image or look of permanent makeup was
What year
promoted.
was it?
It was 2014.
Okay.
Yes. So once I moved to United States, in 2 months I met my future husband.
How did you meet your future husband, actually?
So it was here in Miami, and we celebrated. There was one Russian party, for May 9. It's a big celebration, and so I met we had a mutual friend, and we met there. And when my husband approached me, he realized I don't speak fluent English, like was no English at all, And he's like, and his friend was speaking English and Russian. So he's like, oh, I don't speak Russian. I'm like, okay. And then I see him, like in 2 days, I met him. We were jogging outside. We were exercising, running in the same spot. And I'm like, this is the guy what I met a few days ago. He just said hello, and that's it. And then I met him in another restaurant in another 2 days. And I'm like you chasing
Too much
me?
of the
Like, are you spying me? What's going on? Like, I just met this person, like, in the road, like, a few times. And then we start talking, and then we realized that we actually live in the same building. And he saw me doing paintings on my balcony.
Wow.
Yes. And then we start chatting, but I'm kind of was, not comfortable because I didn't speak good English, and, you cannot just understand what type of personality, and like it's a big roadblock when when you wanna create a relationship or anything. Of course, you need to have a good communication. Yes, but then we just fell in love. And it was like I was using the Google Translator, all the time. But it was kind of fun, because he was laughing of me, like, and he was also trying to teach me English. And then later I went to English school. And this is how I learned English, yes.
That was before you entered PMU industry, or you were
It was
already
basically in the same time, But I think in Ukraine I got this taste and the interest, from my first teacher, and she showed me just like how beautiful this can be,
So your fundamental training sort of you took back in Ukraine before you moved to the States. So you were already in the
It was
industry
not
more.
a full like fundamental like we understand right now, because you learn as you go, you learn, Before I thought I learned a lot and I knew a lot, but I realized I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I have something exclusive for you here. Are you a PMU artist in your first few years trying to figure it all out? Or maybe you're an established artist looking to be a part of a supportive community that actually gets it? Or maybe you're already in the beauty industry, thinking about getting into permanent makeup, but not sure if it's the right fit. PMU Space gives you a real look at what it takes, the techniques, the struggles, the breakthroughs, and the business side too. It's your opportunity to explore the world of PMU and decide if it's truly for you. It's a growing support system packed with real advice, live sessions with top artists, and the community that talks openly about what's really happening behind the scenes. Whether you're building your skills, exploring the path, or just looking for your people, PMU Space is where the progress begins. Click the link below or scan a QR code and start exploring PMU Space Community today. Your journey begins now. Do you remember your first client?
Yes.
Like client,
It
client,
was
not
a-
the model, but client.
It was a dark room. It was, yes. It was, but it was a model, yes. So right now I see like pictures like, wow, how did I do this in the darkness? You know?
So it wasn't that bad in
It
the
wasn't-
darkness.
It wasn't bad, you know, because I'm artistic, you know, and I'm a painter. I understand proportions and the face, and I can use my
Harmony.
hands, you know. Maybe I could not understand which pigment to use for this particular skin, you know, because I didn't know the chemistry of the pigments, you know. And my first client, I felt I'm like this is my first surgery or something. That's
I mean, the first one who paid
yes,
you money.
yes,
Was it in the States or in Ukraine?
in the States.
Okay.
Yes,
Do you remember how much did you charge for it?
250.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you work in the studio or like for some salon or?
So because my husband had a manufacturer of tattoo equipment.
At the moment when you met? he
Yes,
already was-
yes.
Mhm.
And he assigned for me a pretty big space inside the warehouse.
Oh, so you had like mutual connection with
Yes,
him.
we
even in-
we found that we have so many like amazing things in common. You know, we were really different, but those things, you know, make us be so close to each other and just inspire each other and creating many beautiful things.
So this is how the Microbeau started, or he already had the equipment for
Yes.
tattoo artists.
Yes.
But you inspired and you made the curve
Yes.
to the side of the permanent makeup.
Exactly.
It was your idea to.
It was my idea, and but he was kind of, you know, because PMU and tattoo, they had such a big distance apart before, and he didn't want to be involved or associated as a PMU maker, you know, a PMU device maker. So but I was like, okay, let's make one device for me, okay? And this device was Xion S, and we were working together, you know, because I learned from our trainers so much that it could fuel and feed even tattoo business, you know, this knowledge he applied in tattoo business, because tattoo artists, unfortunately, they don't have any trainings before they start creating those masterpieces
Yeah.
under a live
Especially back
canvas.
then.
And right now there is no such a thing, you know, when regular PMU artists have like so many trainings dedicated for specific topics. Tattoo artists, to become better, they just like doing tattoos, you know, so it's basically first maybe 20 tattoos is like very bad. Yes, before they become it better. Unfortunately, I hope there is going to be some changes, because tattoo is much bigger industries than
With a more-
than PMU.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you, like at that moment, basically nobody knew Lulu Siciliano, like I mean in the market of permanent makeup. Did it help you to grow your personal brand, like being next to Microbeau? Or like you pushed, well, maybe there were like moments when you pushed Microbeau, but at the very beginning, was it like, did it help you to establish yourself on the market?
What really helped me to establish myself is the technique what I invented and the new products that I innovated. It's a dark lip neutralization. So with the set neutralizer set, when we were just focusing on melanin-rich skin.
So this is like we switched a little bit to Evenflo already,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Was it like at the same time, or you started with Microbeau?
I started with Microbeau, yes, and of course the Xion S is the first machine, and we have so many awards for this machine that it has so many adjustments that you really don't need anything else. You just get in this machine, and actually it's our biggest problem. This machine never breaks because so many years it can work and work. So many people just come in to me at those like events and conventions, and they say that, look, I bought this machine in 2018 and it's still working.
I want to buy a new one, but it's not.
I don't need anything else, you know. Maybe I will get the same, but another color, you know. So it's really reliable. We even tried one time. Run over with the car, and there is no single scratch. Yes, it's really
Wow.
like strong and doable.
Okay, so how did you, like, you succeeded with Xion S at the very beginning, and this is when you felt that you can move forward and create your own pigment line?
No, first we created Xion S, and then my husband, as a great entrepreneur, he saw that such a big demand, because I posted one time, you know, in Facebook or Instagram, and there was like, people, let me buy this machine for any money. I need this machine because there was like lack of products in PMU industry. They was super like expensive and not the best quality, you know. So he realized that there is a huge potential for us to create something. And finally, he got agree with me to create a Microbeau, and I created the logo.
He's like,
You know?
okay, there is a
So
makeup artist.
I didn't tell this anybody. Maybe nobody knows this
Exclusive information.
information how we created the logo. So the logo, as you see, is kind of like a flower look. So what brand remind you? Some jewelry brand that all girls obsessed.
Van Cleef?
Yes.
So that was your idea.
Listen, I'm from Ukraine. You know, everybody obsessed with Van Cleef and Tiffany and everything. So and then we thought, okay, which colors we're gonna use? And I said, of course, Tiffany blue color, because every woman will feel that she will get in type of luxury equipment or something luxury to the studio, you know? And it was luxury,
Yeah.
you know? Of course, not like thousands of dollars like Tiffany.
Yeah, but it's a luxury machine to use in perma makeup still. So
Yes.
you like, even to consider all the competition we have now on the market and how the perma makeup is growing, Microbeau is still like has the association with the luxury in this like industry.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
So that was your idea, and your like not a goal, but your direction, you know, to like kind of influence women artists' minds that you will associate with a luxury, with something the best.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
In my mind, it's always kind of like a puzzle, you know. I understand how to achieve what we need to achieve, you know, and I really understand the business, like, you know, it's just like naturally in me.
So you created, and you've been in the business in a huge company that you created with your husband. how did it work? Because, you know, making a business and being partners with your husband, where money are involved, it's not always easy. Are you guys like kind of okay with that? Could you like do this combination successfully, not only in the market, but also inside your house?
So it wasn't easy, I can tell you, because we are both kind of strong personalities, and being married and being in the same business, it was difficult. And then we realized that it's not working for our relationship, and we separated our focus. So he said, okay, I'm gonna focus exclusively on on tattoo, and for myself, I will just grow Evenflo, Vertex, and Microbeau, you know. So, but then I realized that a lot of my ideas that I had for PMU, he took it for tattoo, you know. And it's been yeah, like always kind of discussions and disagreements, but also it is like a relationship, you know. It's never always a good days. It's how you get out from those bad days, you know, how strong you are together. But Microbeau, it was our first baby, and I felt very blessed, you know, to have this opportunity to create all the products that artists really need. And I think that's why we've been so successful, and in such a short amount of time, that I was artist. I was for daily basis, you know, I've been doing procedures, and I understood that some current products, what is available, is not working. It's making actually your job is not easy. It's much harder. It's not predictable. It's very confusing how to use and make your work even longer. So we have a lot of hours working on the skin, right? So, and then it's not deliver the same results as manufacturer promised. So those problems I wanted to address in every product we created.
Was Microbeau one of the reasons of your divorce?
I think one of the reasons, because once we sold the business, and so it was great, because I think to sell business, this is always the final idea, right? To grow this baby, to sell, just to find the perfect moment when you need to sell. But we find out that we kind of this mutual passion that united us together, it disappeared, because we sold the business for a lot of millions, and
Can you say the numbers?
I cannot say, but it's a lot. Okay. Because we sold as a package. And this holding group, they were investing only in the family businesses. They got like the best brands from the industry, and it was mainly a family business.
Was it more than $20 million?
More, of course, more. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but yes, it's one of the reasons why we kind of lost interest to each other, and we start focusing with different directions. We went, you know, he's doing something else, I'm doing something another thing. I mean, I still in.
So
PMU
basically,
industry.
that was one of the things that was uniting you,
Yes.
in spite of like you know, all the controversial
Yes.
issues that could happen while handling business with the husband.
We had a lot of discussions, you know, disagreements, but it's also make us so close to each other, you know. So then it's kind of just disappear, and we didn't find how to live in this situation. I think one of the reasons. Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to Evenflo. So when did you create this line of pigments? And also I know that you have been working on the creation of new line of inorganic pigments. Is it still going to be launched, and or what happened?
So official date of Evenflo, when it was birthday, 2019, July. So it was, we launched Evenflo during IPCS. It's our convention that we organized here in Miami.
And it was pretty successful.
Yes. Yeah, it was great.
It was probably one of the first ones on the market here in the United States,
Yes.
or not?
Yes, it was huge.
And it was also your
success.
idea.
Yes, of course. So how I understood that there is a need for new pigments. I just bought all the pigments that exist, what was available, and I didn't like, or the implantation of the pigment was so difficult, or healed results. I thought something, this is the big problem for PMU artists. And so we launched in July 2019, Evenflo, and it was really big success. But we also understood that needs to be formula needs to be different for eyebrows and for the lips. It should be not the same. The consistency, the concentration, and everything. Yeah, so I learned so much about chemistry and physics from my good friend, Anna Pezina. So she's PMU artist, educator, and also chemist. So she basically explained me how pigments works, and how, sorry for my English, I just understand, but my grammar is not the best.
Your perfect English.
So yes, I could analyze and observe the healed results, and Evenflo became so successful and healed so amazingly that it became an innovative platform for the whole Permablend. So after Evenflo, entire Permablend tweak a formula, getting closer to Evenflo.
Did it start as a collaboration with Permablend, or it started as a separate brand and then you...
It's a collaboration, yes.
But you changed their concept according to Permamakeup pigments.
Yes. As you know, Permablend is amazing company, really good company for inks, and it started as a world famous.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, tattoo pigments, tattoo ink and pigments, there is a different formulation needs to be, and also different perspective of the healed results and expectations. So, so that's why I could also try it myself, as a pigment formulator. And
how did you test your pigments before you
launched? It's such a, this is I think it needs to be just another episode, because there is a Lulu way how to test and create the pigments.
Well, we figured that there is a Lulu way in everything.
Yes, so first of all,
and the answer to this question you can see joining the link below, or scanning the QR code and joining our PMU Space community, as well as the full episode of this amazing podcast with the super honest Lulu Siciliano.
Now I hired.
You have
really,
salary.
Very good salary.
Give us some numbers.
I need another glass of champagne. Of course, I wanted to be famous, but famous for what? Just get from somebody, nobody gonna realize.
That's so American. And what was your biggest fail in permanent makeup that you can remember?
Because tears not gonna help.
What is the one thing you would change in the PMU industry?
More champagne.
Prosecco.
More dirty questions you will ask me, yeah?